our new powerhouse products. It's a turmeric curcumin chai tea. It's got a very delicious sort of mild chai tea flavor, which lends itself well to being paired with other types of drink mixtures. Just try to keep it healthy. So we've found lots of ways to use it. We're sharing recipes like crazy. But curcumin is, again, a superfood that it's just under celebrated and under talked about because the problem with it is it's not absorbed. It moves through the body so quickly that we often can't absorb it to get it to do what it needs. So then you need biochemists like the company that made this product to come up with technology that allows your body to absorb it. So when that happens, when you can actually absorb curcumin, you're going to notice change. And sometimes for people, it's not pleasant because curcumin can actually cause a detoxing effect. Too much of it can be hard on the digestive system. So for me, I don't have Regenerate early in the morning. I always wait till I've had a breakfast or something, or till I have eaten something, so that when I put Regenerate into my body, I don't experience any discomfort. What is really important about turmeric and curcumin is that curcumin is made up of curcuminoids. Okay, so you've heard of cannabis and cannabinoids. Well, this is a similar concept, just there's only about 3 of them here. And so a lot of people will say, I can go get this curcumin product from Costco for 30 bucks in my bottle. And I'm like, okay, good for you. But I highly doubt that you're absorbing that curcumin. And I really doubt that you actually feel anything, you know, when you're taking it. You're taking it because you have a belief. You will feel different when you take Regenerate. And for me, the pain that I had in my knee, it's my IT band. This is sport-related injury, requires physio and dry needling and ongoing pain. It was really bad at about May when we got some dogs that we were trying to teach and, you know, whatever. And one of them hurt my knee. In 3 days, I had no pain, and I do not have pain in my knee. And I haven't tried the Alleviate. I gave that to my kids because they're into some extensive sports, but I take the Regenerate. And it's amazing how fast this can go to work. And that's because of the technology that allows us to absorb it and what we've done with curcumin 3. So if you look at those numbers, yeah, we've got 3 curcuminoids. That's good. Curcumin 1 is probably what most curcumin products in the market have. So you can see there that it delivers 75 to 80% of the curcuminoid. So that means it's absorbing it. That's great. Those are great results. Curcumin 2, all of a sudden it drops to 9 to 12%. That's a huge reduction in absorption, right? A lot of products in the market actually only give you about 6% absorption if you start to read the bottle. Some of them say, well, I do 19 or whatever, and they add, you know, peppers and stuff like that to it. Curcumin 3, and this one's important, most products only have 0.2% to 3%, and they never ever get the absorption of curcumin 3 into the body. But it is super important for this next slide for you to understand that curcumin 3 actually impacts some protein peptides. We're just going to call them that. They're regulator proteins, right? They're in our body normally to help us deal with inflammation, especially in the joints. The problem is that these two are pro-inflammatory. They have a pro-inflammatory response. They go rogue in your body and they do the exact opposite. They start to attack the body. Okay, so I don't expect you to remember all that. What I want you to know is that that rogue behavior is very common because we tend to eat salt, sugar, refined carbs, refined grains, and this aggravates all of that. Curcumin 3 has to be absorbed at least 30% in order for it to impact these pro-inflammatory proteins. Our product does that. So you go from 0.2% all the way to 30%. Now you're going to see why that knee pain is gone. And this is the huge piece here that you need to understand why this is so special. And this is the patented product that this company has, curcumin BDMC. It delivers that minimum. I believe they can even get beyond that in some cases. I don't know what that would do to the digestive tract or how you feel. But in this case, it has to be at least 30%. And that's what our product is doing. It's delivering 30% absorption. That's why you see such a fast relief. The other thing to know about curcumin and the oxidative stress, I don't know, how much time we need to spend on this, but what I want you to understand is when you eat poor food, when you are exposed to toxins, which are in your walls, it's in your bed, we have fire retardants everywhere. When you, women put, I don't know how many chemicals do we put on our face before we leave the door. We are introducing damaged atoms into our body, okay? They're called free radicals. And if you look at the left picture, which is purple there, you can see that there's an unpaired electron on that atom. It's missing something. So that free radical needs to get the next electron. It needs one. So it attaches onto the healthy cell in your body. Wherever you're genetically predisposed to get pain or disease or whatever, that free radical is going to get there. And it damages the cell, and it causes a breakdown, and it causes aging, and it causes the onset of disease. So what we need to do, it's like this little parasite. It's not a parasite, but it's like this little bloodsucker that's draining the life out of you. And this antioxidant that's in curcumin, and I mean there is a high delivery of antioxidants in this product. It provides the missing electron, it neutralizes the free radical, and then you can finally expel it from the body. We knew about this science, I mean, when I was going to university, and we were told that you could never get rid of free radicals. They didn't understand the power of antioxidants. Now we know so much more. So when you look at this curcumin product, you know, I was researching curcumin products on the internet, and I found that they were probably between 4,000 and 12,000. I know our sheet says about 9,000. Ours is 6 million. You just think about the power of that. So what's happening then when we talk about oxidative stress, that problem means that we don't have enough antioxidants in comparison to free radicals in our body. Free radicals are up here, antioxidants are low. So this keeps growing and causing the disease and the onset of aging and the problem you have. Introduce more antioxidants, and what happens is, boom, the oxidative stress is reduced, if not eliminated, and then you can get rid of those free radicals, and you can minimize the symptoms of the problem of the disease that you have. So that ORAC value is something that labs test on foods. We don't come up with that number. That's a scientific number that's assigned through a lab testing of food. That's what this REGENER8 has. And that really is, I think, the powerhouse of this product and why you need to be paying attention to this particular ingredient. Now, if we move on from there, we also added collagen and hyaluronic acid to this product. Most people have to buy that separately, but collagen is involved in, it's the main protein in your body, and it's involved in repairing all cells. And it stops in production when you're in your early 20s, early to mid 20s. It starts to go down to 75% production, and it depletes every year after that. So when you don't have that resurgence of collagen all the time, the only thing you can do is ingest it. And so this product puts that together so that you can have way more joint freedom and youthful skin and all that kind of stuff. And the hyaluronic acid is that soft, clear, gooey substance that is kind of like in the middle of your eyeball kind of thing. It's like soft and squishy like that. And its main function is turgor pressure. So if you think of an aging piece of lettuce in the bottom of your fridge, it's all wilted and crinkled and you're not eating it, right? Because it has no turgor pressure. All the water has gone and it just looks old and wrinkly. Well, that's aging. That's your body. So if you can get hyaluronic acid into your cells, they plump back up and they are more lubricated and there's moisture coming to the surface and they function better. So that's what's amazing about this product. But at the end of the day, do you need to know all that science and explain to somebody? Not really. You just need to know that you have this wonderful tasting chai tea flavored drink that supports anti-aging. It gives you immune efficiency. It has relief from chronic pain through inflammation, and it gives you healthy bones and joints. Who doesn't need that? You know, any athlete, probably from the age of like 30 onwards, an aging person needs this product in their body. So yeah, that's pretty amazing with that one.